we're live from 304 Studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. This is an stspod.club production. Hello, everybody. Episode 1036, episode 263 of Rollin into Mempho. That's episode 1036 of stspod.club. We do Rollin into Mempho every week and at least one more episode. This past week, we did 5-minute time limit WTF News Desk. And today at 4 p.m. Central Time, today, Saturday, 4 p.m. Central Time, on all feeds, video, audio, Mike Anthony for 2.5 hours. That's right, one-on-one right here in the studio with BT and Mike Anthony. Limited commercials. It goes to the main feed at 4 p.m., starts streaming at 4 p.m. Go out of your way to watch the show. We've got tons of reviews. People have already watched it on Patreon. I'm going to tell you how to get Patreon here in a minute. But remember, Shooting the Shiznit, subscribe to that on any podcast catcher. Also, subscribe to the Retro Wrestling Review podcast, because I am part of Season 2, which we're doing Memphis Wrestling 1991 USWA week by week. Speaking of Patreon, let me say, go to stspod.club, right-hand corner. Join our Patreon for free. We got some stuff up there for free. But you get exclusive stuff like 2.5 hours with no commercial of Mike Anthony. We also started CWA Memphis Wrestling Review 1987, right smack in the middle, every other week, 11 a.m. Today, 11 a.m., right smack in the middle of Lawler, Idol, Rich feud, fun stuff. Also, with that Patreon, you get all kinds of special episodes, plus, well, you get me saying stuff I'd never say here, right? I call it the B-side. I just want to point out every week we do this show, Rolling into Mempho at 1:45 p.m. on Saturday. But before that, at Memphis Wrestling official lineup, and then we watch Memphis Wrestling at Memphis Wrestling, a tradition in the Trammell household since 1978. You can email us at stspodclub@gmail.com. Link of all links at stspod.club. We do the Shiznit Minute every day talking about, current wrestling scene. What's up? What's going on? We post to our Facebook page, TikTok, Instagram, Rumble, X, and a chalkboard over here. No, I'm just kidding. That's every day. Well, every week we do hits, misses, MVP, question, or OMG moment of the week. What's happening? And must see. Are you guys ready? The Wanted Main returns. Let's hear from our sponsors and get on with the show. Arkansas lock in. Natural State Wrestling is on tour. Feel the power. That's right. Saturday, March 7th, NSR storms into Johnsonian at the Johnsonian Community Building, fighting for a cause as we throw down for Mission Machine, supporting our neighbors and changing lives. New rivals, new talent, and a massive 5-on-5 elimination war for the control of Natural State Wrestling. Alliances shatter, power shifts. Nah, it ain't gonna be quiet, folks. This is full-blown building, shaking, wrestling. Every donation goes right back into the community, and every match leaves a mark. This isn't just wrestling. This is Natural State Wrestling. Loud, unpredictable, and built for Arkansas. NSR on tour. March matches kick off now. Be there. I'll hear about it later. Contact Eliza Dobbs at 501-380-5734 for sponsorship tiers, or email them at naturalstatewrestling@gmail.com. That's RASSLIN.
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live, Friday, March 20th. Don't miss Wrestling Night with the Memphis Grizzlies at FedEx Forum. Saturday, March 21st, join us at the Memphis Hustle Game at Landers Center, featuring live Memphis wrestling. Sunday, March 29th, Vince Russo is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Saturday, April 11th, Memphis Wrestling is headed to Little Rock for Arkansas Travelers Wrestling Night at Dickey Stevens Park. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
MCW invades Martree, Arkansas. The legacy continues, and this time we're bringing the fight to Martree, Arkansas. MCW returns to 802 Liberty Street. Champions will be present. Egos will be tested. And in Martree, respect must be earned. From powerhouse showdowns to rising stars looking to make their mark, this night has the potential to shake things up across MCW. Doors open at 5 p.m., bell time 6 p.m., 5 and under for free. We have general admission at $10, front row $12, and VIP at $15. Want the best seat in the house? Contact Harry or Carl Clapp for ringside and VIP seats. Martree, are you ready? MCW's coming to town. Who are you rolling with when we hit Martree? Be there! And as everyone knows, party subject to change. Hits. Maria Starr's back. Hit. We then get some clips from that extended version last week with Nick Nemeth coming out, making a save for Ray. Hit. Nick Nemeth then returns to Memphis Wrestling, comes out and wants a match with Kazarian. Bosworth walks out, and oh my God, Bosby, what a promo. You're so good here. He wants Kazarian, but Bosby said, I want you. Nemeth says, I want the title. We got a match next week, Bosby against Nemeth for the title. That's right, a package arrived. I don't know, we rewind a few weeks from a Monday Night Raw. A package arrived, and Eli Knox is the one that brought it, but it looks like he brought one for King Cobra also. Oh, we did not get to see what's in it. I can't wait. Hit. Business Dogs, we put their tag team titles on the line against the Hollywood Clique. Blaylock grabbed little homie's foot to start the heat. Kale looked really good in the heat here. We did a double down, had a neck breaker, hot tag, sweet spear from a springboard. Oh, got to watch the show just for that. Grindstone, Blaylock's cane, bunch of shenanigans going on at the end. Grind used it. Still champions is the Business Dogs. All right. Good match. Hit. DDT promo. She's not done with Nixie XS and Nixie XS with that flea market championship. Loved that comment. We then had a women's title match. DDT putting the belt on the line against Judy Lee. Judy Lee, big muscular girl, good in the ring. Almost the whole match was her. Ended up with putting her in a torture rag. DDT slid out and up to making a little bit of a comeback and ended with a DDT for the win. Still your champion. And Nixie XS comes out. Hit. Aaron Roberts with a pre-tape outside the Wrestle Center. Let's do it like this. No rules, no DQ. Roberts versus Zay Washington. When I beat you, Aaron Roberts said, I want to get my hands on Justin Case. 5 minutes with Justin Case if Aaron Roberts can beat Zay Washington. Fun. K Toomer pre-tape. He hungry, y'all. K Toomer's hungry. Faux show. Mike Anthony promo. He came out screaming, yelling. Looked like he had run 1,000 miles. Tremendous promo. Loved it. Your ass belongs to me, is what he's saying. Your ass belongs to me. And guess what? Main event money comes out -1. CJ's missing. Guys, if you've seen CJ, tell him his mama and main event Bradley's looking for him. Ends up in the ring, Bradley and Anthony. Not sure Bradley wanted to be part of that. Good God. Mike took his head off with a couple clotheslines, a German suplex. I wrote in the comments, Mike is crazy, man. Oh, I loved it. Kick to the base, brainbuster for the win. Your winner, Mike Anthony. Hit. A lot to unpack here in this episode. We're winding all the hits up. Raven Black talking to Big Mama in the truck. Big Mama, well, she's not too happy with Raven Black. We have a women's division grudge match. Raven Black, Zaya Wolf. We did a hip attack. Ends up with Zaya Wolf getting a real quick pin on Raven Black, and then Raven Black jumps Zaya after the match, and then Big Mama makes a save for Zaya. She slammed her head on the mat. That was nasty. I called it the blackout. And I got to do this because Zaya Wolf was out there. Oh, that's right. I had to do it. I really did. Hit. Main event, King Cobra Cup finale. Plus Sean Harvey against Chris Lex. I'm a fan of both of these guys. Marco Stunt on commentary. That crowd loves them some Chris Lex. Good shine, hard chops. Harvey sidestepped Chris. Chris went to the floor. Heat started right there. Chris coming out of it, he did a full Nelson bomb. We did a near fall with a neck breaker, spine buster for a near fall. Went into the VDT is what I'm calling it. That's what Sean did. 1, 2. Oh, my God. I think that's the first time someone's ever kicked out of that move. Harvey tries to use a chain. Well, it backfires on him, and Chris Lex wins with a backslide. Your King Cobra Cup winner, Chris Lex. Hit. That was our hits for week 263. Week 263, misses. Well, I hate to give it to him. He's one of my favorite young guys coming up. Needs a lot of work, but he's going to be a huge star in Memphis wrestling. But Sean Harvey, you had a chance to win the Cobra Cup. The Cobra Cup, you can use that cup to win any belt, to challenge any belt at any time. You missed your opportunity, and you get the miss for 263. MVP for week 263. It got to be, right? It's got to be Chris Lex. Big fan of Chris Lex. He's a Cobra Cup winner. Chris has a real interesting story. They need to dive into that a little bit more. He is so over with that Memphis crowd. He is so over with them. He is Memphis. This is a guy that is Memphis, Tennessee, written all over him. But he's our MVP. 263 Chris Lex. Oh, my God! OMG moment of the week. OMG moment of the week for week 263. One of my favorite tag teams is the Business Dogs, and that move that little homie did, a spear out, there was a springboard spear. Oh, goodness. I said, oh, my God. I yelled it during the match. Ms. Art, that was our OMG moment of the week, the big spear from little homie. Oh, my God! Arkansas lock-in. Natural State Wrestling is on tour. Feel the power. That's right. Saturday, March 7th, NSR storms into Judsonian at the Judsonian Community Building, fighting for a cause as we throw down for Mission Machine, supporting our neighbors and changing lives. New rivals, new talent, and a massive 5-on-5 elimination war for the control of Natural State Wrestling. Alliances shatter, power shifts. Nah, it ain't gonna be quiet, folks. This is full-blown building, shaking wrestling. Every donation goes right back into the community, and every match leaves a mark. This isn't just wrestling. This is Natural State Wrestling. Loud, unpredictable, and built for Arkansas. NSR on tour. March matches kick off now. Be there. I'll hear about it later. Contact Eliza Dobbs at 501-380-5734 for sponsorship tiers, or email them at naturalstatewrestling@gmail.com. That's RASSLIN.
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live, Friday, March 20th. Don't miss Wrestling Night with the Memphis Grizzlies at FedEx Forum. Saturday, March 21st, join us at the Memphis Hustle Game at Landers Center, featuring live Memphis wrestling. Sunday, March 29th, Vince Russo is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Saturday, April 11th, Memphis Wrestling is headed to Little Rock for Arkansas Travelers Wrestling Night at Dickey Stevens Park. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
MCW invades Martree, Arkansas. The legacy continues, and this time we're bringing the fight to Martree, Arkansas. MCW returns to 802 Liberty Street. Champions will be present. Egos will be tested. And in Martree, respect must be earned. From powerhouse showdowns to rising stars looking to make their mark, this night has the potential to shake things up across MCW. Doors open at 5 p.m. Bell time 6 p.m. 5 and under for free. We have general admission at $10, front row $12, and VIP at $15. Want the best seat in the house? Contact Harry or Carl Clapp for ringside and VIP seats. Martree, are you ready? MCW's coming to town. Who are you rolling with when we hit Martree? Be there! And as everyone knows, party subject to change. What's a-happening? What's a-happening? Well, what's a-happening next week? Title on the line. Memphis Heritage title. Bosby, the champion, puts it against Nick Nemeth. And I'm not sure if this is next week, but we also got to do what's a-happening. Roberts and Zay against each other with Justin Case on the line for 5 minutes. All right, that was our what's a-happening for week 263. Must see for week 263. Fun show, a lot of stuff, as I said, to unpack, but this was my favorite. You know, it's my favorite match, shoot, favorite angle, whatever. Must see. King Cobra Cup finale with Sean Harvey against Chris Lex. I'm going to pull the curtain back a little bit, okay? I've known Chris for a long time. He's been on Memphis wrestling, some wins, some losses. I really did not expect him to win. And as everyone knows, well, I love my mama, but I also get no spoilers. I work for Memphis Wrestling, but they don't tell me what's going on. All right? So I can enjoy the show. I popped huge for the win. Chris Lex, big thumbs up. Can't wait to see what he does with it. That was must see. Go out of your way. Week 263. You guys know what I'm fixing to say. Same bad time, same bad channel on the best little wrestling podcast in the us be there. And as everyone knows, you got to know this by now. God, you got to know it by now. I love, for some reason, I turned into Wolfman Jack. Got to know it by now. I love my mama. Oh.